welcome back. We're going to go ahead and go through the syllabus, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about how this course is going to operate. So if you go on over to your syllabus tab and click that, you'll see the syllabus. You're going to click on that, and we'll talk about everything that's going to happen. So the first thing that you see there, obviously, are our online session dates, July 9th through August 16th, and then my contact information. This is critical. I have chosen to use a different email. This is exclusively the email I will be using for this course. It is an iCloud.com email, and the reason for this is the first week of this class, I will actually be teaching in China. And if you do not know, China has issues with Google. They don't like Google and they block Google. So please don't send me Google Docs. I cannot access them in China. You shouldn't have to, but this iCloud email is critical. This is how you are going to communicate with me throughout the remainder of this course. All right, so the course description is there. We are going to look at all kinds of different communication theories. These theories hopefully will give you a very good foundation for the rest of your upper division coursework so that you know them already, and when your teachers start talking about them, you say, yes, I know about that theory and I can apply it. The learning outcomes and goals are there, and there is a required text. Again, very big critical point here. This is the text. This is what it looks like. You do need it. I follow this text in this course almost exactly, chapter for chapter. This book is golden to you. So please, you don't have to get it at the bookstore. You can find it on Amazon or other sources, but you absolutely will need this textbook, okay? The course assignments. What do you have to do? All right, well, each day there is a module or a lesson plan, and it will have a chapter you need to read out of the text, a video to watch, and an activity. Most of these modules or lessons take about 20 to 30 minutes. You can do as many of those as you want in any given day, but each of those will have an activity, and they're worth points. So you want to complete those activities and make sure you have them in before the exam days for each unit. I'll be explaining a little bit more about that, but they're activities just that reinforce the lesson or what we just talked about. There are 2 papers. Have to make sure you know how to write. These are shorter papers. They will be in APA format, 2-page papers. They will cover a theory and ask you to apply that theory to a real-world example. Those papers are posted, so you can read the prompts on those papers if you want to know more of the specifics. And then there will be 4 unit exams throughout the session. These exams are objective, meaning they are multiple choice, true-false questions, and they will be taken on a computer through Blackboard. That's your laptop or your home computer. You do not have to be on a computer on campus to take them, although you can certainly do that. You must only be able to log online and get to Blackboard. However, that computer you're using must also have Respondus Lockdown Browser. I've given you the link here in the syllabus for you to go and download the software on your laptop or home computer or the computer you're going to use for your exams. This is critical. You must have Respondus Lockdown Browser or you won't be able to take the exams and you'll receive a 0. The way exams are going to work is they are on an assigned day and they'll be open all day from 6 a.m. till midnight on the scheduled day you see in the syllabus. However, you don't have from 6 a.m. until midnight necessarily to actually be doing the exam. You will only have 40 minutes to take the exam once you start. The tests are 25 questions. You're allotted 40 minutes, and there is no going back to a question after you start it. So when you sit down to take that exam, anytime between 6 a.m. and midnight, you can sit down to take it. But you need to make sure you're ready to take it. You'll only have 40 minutes to do so. Obviously, the Respondus Lockdown Browser makes it so that you can only access the exam and nothing else on your computer. So again, critical point, please download that software and look into it or you will be getting 0s on your exams. All right, the grading scale is there, of course. I will fill in the numbers for you still, and the course activities and points are all listed there as well. This is a little blurb about assignments and how they should be turned in. This is kind of some basic language you see in most syllabus. No extra credit, no makeups, academic dishonesty policy here, plagiarism policy. You can read through those, but there really shouldn't be any reason for you to plagiarize your papers in this course. Certainly you will be turning those in through a software called Turnitin, and that will be checking for plagiarism. You do need to tell me about academic accommodations, especially when it comes to the tests, and show me the actual paperwork if you have those academic accommodations so that I can help you with testing. And the last piece here, I put this in about technology because technology is great when it works right, but that doesn't always happen. So I am not anticipating technology problems, but if they do occur, what should you do? Well, let me tell you, what you should do is remain calm, email me, and let me know about it. What you should not do is freak out and send me 20 emails in a 5-minute period. Okay? I will help you. I understand technology issues. Please let me know what happened, what the technology issue was, and I will make sure to be flexible and work with you to solve all technology issues. But you have to notify me as soon as it happens. Do not notify me a week later that you had technology issues uploading a paper. So the key here, yeah, you're going to love this one, is communication. Let me know what's going on and we can solve whatever problems we encounter. Okay, this is the crux of the daily syllabus of the course. So what you see here is you have 4 lessons this first week. You could do all of these lessons on Tuesday if you wanted to. You could do the one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday. It doesn't matter. You will have it open to all of the lessons in this unit. There are activities in here that you must complete. Remember, everything must be completed before the exam unit 1 day. That means everything from week 1, activities, whatever you've been assigned, is due at 6 a.m. Friday, July 12th, before you take the exam. If you look at week 2, there is not an exam in week 2. However, again, you have activities in here you have to complete. When do you have to complete those by? Exam 2, which is on Monday the 22nd. So everything from week 2 must be in by 6 a.m. Monday, July 22nd, as I open exam 2 for you. Now you'll see the dialectic paper due date here. That due date's a little different. That one is going to be due on that day at 11:59 p.m. through Turnitin. Your standard kind of due date, and you'll see a link to turn that in. Again, week 4, there's activities in there. All those activities will need to be due by 6 a.m. August 1st before you take exam unit 3. Week 5, there is no exam, but you have a paper due. That paper will be due on that day at 11:59 p.m. through Turnitin. Any and all remaining activities from week 6 are due on August 15th at 6 a.m. before you start exam unit 4. So that's how it's going to work. You can pace yourself through each week and do as much as you want. Everything must be due when the exam days hit at 6 a.m. You then have from 6 a.m. till midnight to complete the exam. Remember, you will only have 40 minutes once you log in and no backtracking. That's how the course is set up and how it will work. We'll be talking more through the first lesson, and you can take a peek at how that is set up. But that's what you can expect for the summer as we move through COM 300.